Now this is going to be a controversial topic. It's about how video games got ruined. And when I mean ruined, I mean I'm going to be discussing how they are treated, how they affect you, and how they got streamed so much. Video games are what people enjoy and appreciate, but not all games have an enjoyable or appreciative way of or on playing, which is also going to be part of this topic. There are times when games were not important or popular in the United States because I've had parents grow up in the 80s and it wasn't that important or special to them. Usually when people think of the 80s, they would think of arcades and neon sunsets. That doesn't mean video games were unpopular when I mean not important. It's just nobody at the time had consoles. They were iconic when they first came out, like Pong, Donkey Kong, Mario, Pac-Man, Invaders, and Frogger. They were iconic 80s games. So, I mean, I guess they were popular, but I don't think everyone appreciated it at the time. The 1990s was a steep hill, reaching high up to the 20th century. The internet came out, 2D went to 3D, and Pixar, and music was evolving. Video games got rad. Games like Halo, Half-Life, Tomb Raider, 1080, Ratchet & Clank, and Sonic, and Street Fighter. Games were cool, but controversial due to violence and mature content in the early 90s because the ESRB had to decide what would be appropriate and what would not be. Video games were fun and entertaining, but it got to the point where things have gotten too, tough. Like, you could have an M-rated game without aggressive content, where they don't use strong language in upsetting moments. You have to make it good. Otherwise, if you make it too, aggressive and upsetting, it's not healthy if you play so much violent and aggressive games. Now, I'm not trying to sound like a psychiatrist, but that's the truth. If you play too much, you start to treat people like that. Also, my review, I've heard games like Death Stranding, The Last of Us, The Walking Dead. I heard all those games were not good. And for so many reasons why I think they're not good. Because the creator of the games don't understand they don't even understand what they've made. For you to play so much violent, dramatizing games where the characters swear all the time and always get into fights and all that stuff. It's not good for you to be exposed to such, that type of aggressiveness. So this is where the controversy comes in. You may think it's good for you, but to other people, it really sets you off. To me, it sets me off. And it's sad. Anyways, let's talk about another reason why video games are ruined. Now, you all know Minecraft. Minecraft is one of the greatest games of all time. Even the good games can be ruined by a lot of disgusting, explicit content that I've been coming across. And it's sad that people actually take something that's so wonderful and just ruined it. Okay? And it's not just Minecraft, and it's not just ruining it like that, but for other explicit reasons. It can be very unusual to mod your character onto, let's say, Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine. Like, you're putting your own character on the game. Now, gamers can be, like, very obsessed, you know? And I really don't think video games are treated like video games anymore. They're treated more like a sport that you go out to, like, a convention and watch other dudes or women play. I mean, one thing that would make video games very attentional would be, like, they would add in a certain female character to those games that would cause, like, an attention. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't hate video games. I don't intentionally like them either. There are some games that I really love, and there are some games that I just really hate. And I don't know what else to tell you, but I've wanted to cover this debate because it's all the attention I've been focused on most of my time.